Welcome back to Project 613. Today we continue learning another few mitzvahs all about the Jewish servant and the Jewish maidservant. So first of all, we have two mitzvahs about when the servant is freed. This would apply both to a servant and a maidservant, where the Torah tells us that when their term ends, and as we learned yesterday, this could be either after 6 years or at the end of the Jubilee year, then when they are sent free, they have to be given gifts. This is known as the mitzvah of ha'anaka. The verse says, ha'anik ta'anik lo, you shall give him gifts from your cattle and from your wine and from your grain. And although in these days we do not have the mitzvah of having servants and freeing servants doesn't apply, as these mitzvahs only applied when the Jubilee year was in effect. Nevertheless, practically speaking, this mitzvah is also applicable in the case when a person has a worker. If a worker is dismissed from his job, or if he finishes his job, then he is supposed to be given gifts when he leaves. Then we have a parallel prohibition where the Torah tells us it's forbidden not to keep this mitzvah, meaning it's forbidden to let him go empty-handed, as the verse says, lo teshalchenu reikam. So we have both a positive and a negative mitzvah in this regard. The next three mitzvahs that we learned today all have to do with the Jewish maidservant. How does a Jewish girl become a maidservant? Well, similar to what we learned earlier about a Jewish servant, here we're talking about when the father was so poor and he sold off his daughter in order to be able to make money, in order to be able to earn a living. So the first mitzvah that we have is that even after someone acquired a Jewish maidservant, it is a mitzvah for him to facilitate her redemption even before her term is over. So let's say, for example, he bought her for 6 years. If halfway through her term she made enough money to buy herself back by deducting the value that the owner paid for the remaining years, then it is a mitzvah on the owner to allow her to buy herself back, or to allow her father to buy her back, even though he has the legal rights to continue having her serve him until the end of her term. Nevertheless, the mitzvah is to try and allow her to leave even before her term is over. Then we have another mitzvah where the Torah tells us it's actually a mitzvah either for the master or for his son to marry this young Jewish girl if she wants to. If she would like to marry into the family, it is a mitzvah for the owner or the son of the owner to marry her. This also is designed to, it's a sign of compassion, where instead of letting this girl go back home where she would continue to struggle like she was before she became a maidservant, here she will be brought into the family, and she will no longer be considered a servant, but she will be a regular member of the family. Of course, this only applies if the maidservant wants to get married. And finally, the final mitzvah that we learned today is that once a person owns a maidservant, it's forbidden for him to sell her on to another master. Usually, when a person owns a servant, he's allowed to sell on the servant, but when it comes to a Jewish maidservant, this would be forbidden. As the verse says, lo yimshol lemachra, he doesn't have that ability to be able to sell her on. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.